But it's exciting. It's exciting. It's a testament to hard work, perseverance, as a lot of folks maybe don't get in the valley. This is a different climate here, and the terrain is a little different, and it has a mind of its own sometimes. But kudos to ODOT. Kudos to ODOT for pursuing this project and getting it done. Let's give them a round of applause, guys.
Because the new road slices straight through the Coast Range rather than following the curves of the valley, a lot of earth must be moved to create an even and consistent road grade. The tops of hills are cut off. That material is then used to fill the low-lying areas. These so-called cuts and fills represent a significant part of the project. But since 55% of the earth and rock moved in this project cannot be dug or scraped, it is drilled, filled with explosives, and blasted.
Yeah, there's always been the vision of a road going through this location for many years now. After about a third of my career being out here on the project, pretty excited and very passionate that we finish the job and get it done and get it released to the traveling public for its use.
The piece of highway that we're bypassing has one of the highest fatality rates and serious accident rates of any rural highway in Oregon.
Well, the new road's going to be much wider. There's going to be safety shoulders. There's going to be passing opportunities where the old alignment, that 10-mile stretch that we're replacing, that doesn't have.
The biggest challenges in this remote location is a combination of high, steep slopes, deep valleys, and earth movement.
Well, what we're finding right now is that the groundwater has been a huge factor contributing to the movement of these landslides. And we found last year that the horizontal drains are real effective at removing the groundwater, both from the slide plane and the native material and also from the embankments that were built in 2008 and 2009. So we installed close to 70 miles worth of horizontal drains last year. I think by the end we'll have probably over 100 miles worth of horizontal drains drilled into the ground.
So when ODOT took the project back, they called me into my boss's office and said, it's your project to redesign. We're going to move away from bridges and go to culverts in the valleys, the 4 primary valleys.
Well, altogether we have over 3,200 feet of culvert. There's 4 different drainages. We have Eddy C, Eddy B, Crystal, and Cougar. Crystal Creek is the longest culvert. I think it's over 900 feet long, but between the 4 there's about 3,200 feet. It's structural plate pipe. The plates come out. There's 4 plates to make a round, and they're all bolted together. The plate is about 1/2 inch thick steel, so they're pretty significant. They're 6.5 foot diameter. They're sized not to be fish passable, but to allow the debris to continue to be able to flow past the project in the creeks.
So the landslides have been our biggest challenge out here, and our second biggest challenge has been the amount of water that we have to handle during the wintertime rainstorms. It's huge amounts of water. The horizontal alignment through here is designed to meet full current standards. You can drive it at 55 miles an hour very, very comfortably. This piece of road allows for any type of vehicle, even our biggest highway trucks, which really should help the commerce between Corvallis and Newport. And then this highway is very safe. It has wide shoulders, full guardrail, and full lanes with passing lanes up the 6% grades we have at both ends where we had to climb over these mountains. So it was a real challenge as an engineer. This is probably the greatest challenge I'm going to face in my career is designing this project. We don't build new highways like this very often. It's very rare now. And it was a once in a career opportunity for me, and I'm really glad to have been part of it.
Since ODOT took the project back over, we've had a lot of successes.
All the contractors have been really great to work with, and we've found great solutions and kept the project on track.
The contractor staff consists of 95% Oregonians, and so they've learned new skills from operating tractors to bulldozers to dump trucks to how to build fills or erosion control, so there's new skill sets been gained.
Not only is the project the largest of its type, it is the first new road construction in the state in more than 30 years. giving the industry technical experience it hasn't had or used in more than a generation.
So right now we're in the bottom of the Eddy C drainage area where we're surrounded by several landslide mitigation features. Right behind me here are the ground anchors. Right to my right down here are a set of horizontal drains, and right over here is a large buttress that we installed. And there's several instruments on these anchors here. There's strain gauges and load cells that help us monitor if there's any increased pressure in the tendons or any tension in the cables, and that'll tell us if the landslide is moving or not.
As far as the change in the project overall, it's been pretty dramatic, as you can see in the surrounding areas as you drive through the job. The depth of the cuts can give you an indication of where the project started off from a natural ground elevation. So it's changed significantly.
Anybody that comes and works on this project just has pride in being part of something very unique. This is an opportunity of a lifetime for anybody within ODOT, let alone outside of ODOT. And there is pride in ownership. The people that work on this project have great ownership in it, and the quality that they put out is the tops.